things are going well for you. Horses are running well. Mix of flat horses for the track, and point-to-pointers. We'll start with the point-to-pointers. You have about 15 in at the minute.
Yeah, about 15. Yeah, there's probably 9 or 10 3-year-olds, and then a few left over that run in the autumn.
Yeah, so. And then a couple for the track then.
Yeah, a few for the track. Just horses that weren't for sale or not sellable.
Yeah.
Really. So. Yeah.
And you have a nice horse for the track, Cora, then, who won his bumper in Wexford a couple of weeks ago, and you told me earlier he'll go for a winner's bumper next, hopefully.
That's the plan, next Saturday. I think all going well.
He started off in point-to-point.
He did. He didn't stay 3 miles really, like.
Okay.
And we mightn't have handled him the best. I think we ran him on heavy ground the last day, and he got tired and he fell at the last when he was going to be a good second. But primarily, we took the view we'll go back to the track with him. He's a very fast horse.
Yeah.
So.
And any horses now, 4-year-olds left to run that you're looking forward to?
You've got a very nice Jetaway horse.
Yeah, he's called Jet Plane. I like him. He pulled up the first day, but
he's just gone weak in the spring, and he probably needed a bit of time, and he's got it now. So
there's plenty of the Jetaways knocking around now, isn't there?
We've a load of them there, but we love them all.
Yeah.
Very easy horse to train, and seems to be doing the business so far.
And the 3-year-olds then, that they're all schooling away now at the minute and looking forward to the new year for when they can start.
Yeah, sure. They're just starting to ramp up a little bit now. We got a few of them away last week, and some of them are not even close to being able to go away, but the sales were so late, some of them are a bit more backward. But yeah, it's good.
I've seen them jumping over poles here earlier on this morning, and then they were on the gallop then as well. Tell us a little bit about your gallop then, Cormac.
So we have a 3 furlong circle, and then a 2 furlong shoot up a hill. And sure, look, it works great. We can go both directions and then go up the hill.
It's ideal because it's very deep sand as well.
Yeah, keep it very deep. Sure, you have to top it up regularly, but it's great.
And Anna, tell us a little bit about how does this work with yourself and Cormac in terms of, do you both have like one of you looks after certain things, or does it both just get stuck in with everything?
It's very collaborative. Like we do everything. We both do everything in the yard. We'll muck out, we ride out, we do absolutely everything together, and it's just a team effort. You know, we scream and shout at each other and argue, and at the end of it we come out with a result of what we want to do, basically. Yeah.
And Simon Kavanagh, of course, people will know, is a big part of your team here. He rides out a couple of days a week, and he'd ride all your point-to-pointers then. Yeah,
Simon's brilliant. Like, he's a brilliant rider, he's a brilliant brain, he's the hardest working chap. I hope he wins millions of races, because he deserves it all, and sure, we can't fault him. Like, if he makes a mistake, he puts his hand in the air, and he makes as few mistakes as possible, and it's great. We've huge faith in him. So
you had a nice 4-year-old winner back in February or early March, was it, up in Kirkstown, horse by Libertarian. Remind me of his name, sorry.
Macapony.
That's the one. I see you've been entered a few times with Henry de Bromhead, and he's due to run now this weekend. So he was a nice 4-year-old for you to move on. So it's all about just hopefully a few more of those nice 4-year-olds to sell on then.
That's it. You need him to go on and do it. But I was talking to Henry the other day. He likes him. He's not flashy, but he's a lovely horse. He's one for down the road, but hopefully he'll go on and do the business. Pretty
sure Henry actually has the second horse now as well that he beat in Kirkstown, who subsequently won since in Castletowngagan for Colin Bowe. And I know it's not point to point, but you have a good mix, as we mentioned that earlier on, and plenty of young horses there for the flat then.
Yeah, we breeze a few, and the horse that's run today is the lead horse that leads all the breezers all year.
Right, okay.
So he earns his keep. He won one last summer.
Well, it keeps him happy. Going out and having a day away, keeps him fresh.
Yeah, he actually enjoys it, doesn't he? Like,
yeah, it's probably easier when he goes away, because he ends up leading about 4 or 5 lots every day, and like he works very hard at home. So,
is it easier to have a mix of horses like that in terms of to keep things going?
It's good, isn't it?
Yeah, it keeps you going all year long. Like, there's no break, and there's a variety. So, not that one would get bored necessarily with just jumpers, but at least there's something different happening, and you can go and work in the stalls and go fast on the flat horses, and then go slow and jump on the others. You know, it's what is it? Change is the spice of life, or something like that.
Yeah, it's good. It's good for financial spread as well. Like
rather than all relying just on the one.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you're selling throughout the year rather than kind of having one date to sell horses. So. And
the breezers, you know, they can go and they can breeze and they breeze well, and you get paid for them, and you know, hopefully you don't have to go run them.
Yeah.
Trying to win point to points in the current climate is
not easy.
Like the trainers out there are all so talented, like, and you trying to lie up with them is amazingly difficult.
Yeah.
So we just try and cling on and try and win the odd 4-year-old race and sell them, but like it's becoming increasingly difficult. So to have the breezers there as well is a big help.
And Annie showed me a couple of nice yearlings that you have out in the field there that you got from the sales in England. They're a nice couple of yearlings to look forward to as well.
Yeah, we've really increased the quality this year, I think. Bought some very nice yearlings in book 2, a Kodiak colt and a Le Havre colt, and a few people wanted to get involved with us this year, so hopefully we'll go a step higher maybe next year.
Good. Well, listen, thanks for having me this morning. Fair play to Tui's. He's worked very hard here, and hopefully plenty of success throughout the year on the flat and in the point to points.
Yeah, thanks a million, Davey.